Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots with some more Pokémon GO goodness for you. And today we got the Pokémon Regional Championships in Brisbane, Australia. It is day 2 of all the PvP goodness going on here today. So going into the semi-finals and finals today. So good luck to Rick Flareon, to Stumpy, to Valiant, Vish and Jakobovich. You've all been battling fantastically. And a massive congrats to everyone who competed over the weekend as well. As you can see here, a whole bunch of lures and special Pokestops set up for this weekend. A whole bunch of special spawns happening too. So things like Carbink, Metacham, Lickitung, a whole bunch of like PvP relevant Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon GO is like really kind of sorted out what they're doing with these sorts of events. We had timed research as well, specifically for people attending, all just based around catching Pokemon and, you know, adding one new friend. These regional events have become a lot better for these cool spawns, bonuses, there's Stardust bonuses. So if you have got a regionals event happening near you, I definitely recommend, I definitely recommend attending one because you don't need a ticket, like you don't have to have a ticket to get these spawns in the game. Just being in the radius is enough. And if you do decide to attend to spectate, you can take part in like the side events and things like that, or, you know, register early and actually come and compete at these. You don't have to be, you know, a top tier level PvP expert. For the first time as well, Al and I registered to compete. And if this guy can have a go at it with his Sandshrew in his team and still have a good time.
Not maxed out. Not
maxed out. 1300 CP Sandshrew. Oh. If we can compete and have a good time, not taking it too seriously, I'm sure you can too. I think there must be something in the water for, I mean, I know that, you know, Lickitung is shiny boosted by default, it's like 1 in 70, but there has been some shiny shenanigans happening this weekend. Every single person that I have seen here, whether they're competing, spectating, has been getting insane shiny luck, including myself. Look at this, look at this. Oh my god, I have a Spheal as well? The Lickitung I hatched this morning. Mareep Com Day happened yesterday. Spheal? I didn't even see that was in there. Oh my god, it would have like blended into the, into next to the Mareep. I didn't even see it. I go plus a Scraggy. I go plus an 800 CP Scraggy. Like, are you kidding me? I wish I'd seen the Spark. Ooh, and it's tanky as well. I wish I'd seen the Sparkle for this one. It is a new shiny for me. It is amazing. And I go plus a Solosis on the first night getting in here. I don't even like know what to say. It's just like insane shiny luck. Alan's had what, 3, 4, 5, who knows how many shinies this weekend, not the Marie. So again, if you get the chance to go check out a regionals event near you, go and do it, go and have some fun. And hey, if you're tempted, register to do some PvP. The cool thing is as well, even if you don't have like a really good team, like the things that are spawning at this event are things that you can make into a meta relevant Pokemon. I mean, like the tasks here were so easy and it's like, here's a Swampert, you know, enjoy that.
I got paired up against Vish, who's like
basically a world champion, just about like,
level,
or like
and,
top 20, top 10, yeah.
And I'm like, you know, struggling to log in on the device. And everyone's just super chill.
Yeah,
so,
honestly, it's a very chill environment.
Nice community.
Yeah, I think definitely as well, like I think for Pokemon GO, we're very, very lucky to have such a really chill community. I know that PvP can seem really sweaty at times and really competitive. And you know, hey, you have to have the best, you know, min-maxed things, whatever. You don't. Get in there and have a good time. 2 things as well for this event. Alan and I registered like kind of just for the memes. We were coming up to spectate anyway for this event. I was like, you know what, we'll go and film, we'll go support the PvP squad. And then last minute, we both registered to compete just for like a bit of a joke. But it turns out that because Alan and I were competing, we pushed the numbers of like the competitors over to like 48 competitors. And 48 is the minimum threshold to get more points for more players. So the way that Pokemon GO has changed the point system for PvP this year is that you actually have to earn points or win a championship. Oh, Sandslash, let's go. Basically, you can, you know, earn an invite to Worlds by earning points or by winning a regionals championship. So because Alan and I competed and made it 48 players, it made it so that it wasn't just the top 8 players who get points, the top 16 players get points. So again, if you know that your community is just a few people short of having enough to get those, you know, get those top 16 their points, because there's so many phenomenal skilled battlers. I mean, I was just kind of like, I'll come here and support, you know, I'll get knocked out in the first 2 rounds, who cares? But to know that, you know, just for coming here for a bit of a laugh, we've made it so that there's a chance for like 16 people to get their points instead of 8. It honestly feels a bit good. I'm not saying that we're like, you know what, we're kind of heroes in that respect, no. But like, honestly, stoked that it worked out that way, happy to help, and definitely, you know what, I might make a real team for Melbourne, so keep your eyes peeped, champions. I know I don't cover a lot of PvP content on the channel, but especially not these days, I guess, at least. Last season, I almost made it to veteran rank. This season, I've done like 10.5 battles. So I just registered a bit of a meme team. You know, didn't take it too seriously, just here for the fun. But I think for Melbourne, you know what? I'll give it a red hot go. Stay tuned and we'll see what kind of crazy team we end up building. But I think we're about to get into the finals. We're all getting ready to kick off over here, or the semi-finals. More than likely as well, I will just put the full uncut final, like the grand final match at the end of this video. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned for that. And if you're not, that's fine. But I will just leave that in there, like fully unedited for you guys that want to check it out. As well, look at these bonuses. 100 additional Stardust per catch, 3-hour lure modules, themed spawns, extra trades, extra special trades. So even if there wasn't this current event happening with extra special trades, you would have that too. So again, go check it out. Go get yourselves to a local regional. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out if there's any regionals happening in your area. Right, all right.
We're going true post.
We have the immaculate Debbie Pebby and Steve. These champions are my PvP.
Hi.
These legends enable my terrible choices in PvP. They let me build goofy stuff. So, with that being said, totally unrelated question. Who do you think's gonna win out of the top 4 that we've got?
You go.
Me go?
You go.
Okay. So, I mean, look, the last 4 that are remaining are all really good battlers. 3 of them have been through the circuit times and time again. Valiant Vish, always a favourite of mine. He is in the losers bracket, so if he loses once, he is out of the competition.
Oh, no.
But, you know, on the other side, we've got someone like, you know, Rick Flareon hanging out in the winners side of the bracket. Still has the chance to lose once and he'd still be in, so, I mean, look, it's an anyone can win sort of day.
This top 4 is honestly, like, it's so stacked. So, like, I, again, wished it was being streamed because this is pretty much what you would see at Worlds. It's World quality. Like, you know, 3 of these 4 trainers have been at Worlds. So, honestly, it is very hard to choose. I couldn't pick one. I actually can't pick one.
Honestly, that's valid. I've been, like, looking at the 4 that's available, and it's like could be literally anyone's game, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe even us. Surprise!
Rig the numbers. You're like, I call shenanigans, I call disqualification. Enter me in my century.
I'd like a review, please.
Within your round, and you go during the Premier Challenge within your round.
Oh my God! Wait. What?
I did.
What?
Oh
They both
my
went down
God!
at the same time.
I finally beat you.
Well, I thought Rick.
That's what it says on my screen.
Dragon now was on the Reggie. Wow.
No, but when he threw the dig on Gligar, I just had to hope it was Reggie in the back. Because this is my only win from there. Good ball. Oh, mate.
Wow.
Credit Card Masters, the main event for 12.
Really embarrassing. Thank you.
I was like, oh, it could be Reggie in the back. Campbell and Reggie.
I was waiting for
have 4 people that we need to congratulate for today's top results. So we're going to go them from 4th to 1st. So in 4th place, we have Valiant Vish. In 3rd place, we have Rick Flareon. Come on down. Well done. In 2nd place, fought his heart out today. Well done to Stumpy. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Taking out today's tournament. He made a bracket reset. He's gone all the way through. He never takes any notes. Come on down. Yakumovich takes out champion. Well done. Champion and a world's invite as well, representing Australia in Hawaii. Well done.
All right, what'd you get?
Another Go Plus special. Another Licky Tongue.
Jesus, dude. Share some shinies with the rest of us. All right, champions, what do you trade? $1 million dust for a fish and a pumpkin. Well. Oh, it's for a quest. Is that why you wanted it? $1 million research task.
Seems a bit better be worth shellfish.
Oh, okay.
$1 million well spent.
Thank you. 2 hopefully not disappointment eggs to round out the day, the weekend. Send it. Go for it. Sander, we love our Sandy. And Poignant, okay. So I'm gonna be continuing this, like a bit of conspiracy theory after this whole weekend on just the shiny rates at regional events. Let's have a little bit of a type in here. Sadly, all of these were caught on the Go Plus, so I didn't get to see the sparkles for any of them, but I mean, hey, ignore the Shellos there, that was a trade, but Vulpix on the Go Plus, Licky Tongue hatched that one, Sphere on the Plus, I caught one Mareep manually, but that's Mareep Com Day, skip that, ignore that. Scraggy and Solosis, like ridiculous. Even if we ignore, Solosis is part of the general event spawns. The Scraggy, the Sphere, the Licky Tongue and the Vulpix were all part of the spawns happening for Brisbane Regionals. And I believe these are the same flavor that they've been spawning at the other regionals around the world. Alan, what did you... Jesus! Look at this absolute crime scene here. The Pumpkin Bear was a trade, but what? Licky Tongue catch, Chinchou catch, Swablu, Morlul technically not there for regionals, and another Licky Tongue.
Most of them will Go Plus too.
Far out. So heed my conspiracy. If you have a Pokemon Regional Championships near you, go. Go check it out. You do not need a ticket. You do not need to be battling. You do not need any sort of like paid entrance, whatever else. As long as you're within the radius of the event, you will get these spawns. Unless, the radius happened to be so tiny inside of a massive building. But like we were having lunch across the road and still getting the spawns. We're still within the radius. Go check it out. Go and catch a bunch of stuff because I know Licky Tongue's 1 in 70 anyway as a shiny rate, but I didn't see a single person leave this event without a shiny. Some people have only showed up for Sunday to do some of the side events and got a shiny within a few minutes of being there. So probably worth your time if there's one close enough nearby to you. Additionally, with it being all, PvP focused, I have a bunch of stuff I need to go through and appraise because just over the weekend, again, this is all Go Plus stuff, I have a whole bunch of potentially really, really good PvP IV Pokemon that I need to check. There's a whole bunch of these that I haven't, maybe I've got a decent one, but these ones might be a little bit better to replace what I've got existing, but a lot of fantastic things here to maybe, bring to future PvP tournaments. And you might be wondering, like, why is PvP IVs a bit weird? If you're new to it, don't stress too hard, use what you've got. But, if you're getting into PvP, typically what you're looking for is low attack, high defense, high HP, because basically it means you can power it up to a higher level point if it has a lower attack. Essentially, if it has a lot of attack, it's going to make it go over that 1,500 number that you want to keep it under sooner than if it has no attack. So I gotta look at these lads. I'm pretty sure this is a rank 1 PvP carbink as well. I just maxed out my rank 18 one for this weekend. So gonna need to stock up the candies once again and hope to, maybe build that one out as well. I like using carbink, it's fun. One big thing for this event though, I think there was a massive missed opportunity, was the fact that it was not live streamed. A lot of the regional events lately have been, getting the Pokemon Go battles live streamed and the coverage happening for it and casting and all that good sort of stuff. And there's just been none of that for Australia. We had OCIC earlier in the year, which was great, fantastic, amazing, but literally nothing for this one. And I think it's a massive shame because the absolute caliber of these PvP players, like the people that are counting the moves, thinking 5 steps ahead, knowing exactly when to, do a cheeky swap in or use, of the top 4 for this event for Brisbane, 3 of them have been to the World Championships before. 3 of them have won and gone through to Worlds before and been in the top 20 in the world, battling their hearts out. And honestly, all 4, even beyond the top 4, just such a crazy talented bunch of humans in Australia, in Oceania. Hey, Niantic, Pokemon, Play Pokemon, whoever, send a couple of cameras out here and give the Aussies a feature, because there is some ridiculous talent and the community is so lovely, so chill, so welcoming. It doesn't matter if you're not a crazy high level player. They're not, too good to speak to you newcomers. They're more than willing to help people out, help give tips, build a team, practice together and stuff. It's a really, really cool community that I think we have here in Australia. So proud to be, part of it, adjacent to it, even in the presence of it. And I think need to get more eyeballs on it.
If you weren't having to stand over the shoulder of one of the people, so there's 2 awesome people battling, and you have to pick one. You can't see what the other person's doing because you don't have that screen share capability to see what's happening on both. Yeah, and there's just me with my creep lens hovering over the top, trying to film someone's screen without wobbling and, whatever else, and then other people just filming on their phones, sort of. It's just it. Come on. As a newbie trying to learn, it's I'm only getting half the picture in the way that it is at the moment. Yeah. So.
Anyway, fantastic weekend. Massive congratulations again to all the competitors. You were all phenomenal. So many first timers as well. And, good on yous for giving it a go and, progressing up the ladder and all that good stuff. And, even if you lost, whatever else, I hope you have still had a good time, got some experience out of it, got some cool trades, made some new friends, whatever else. I will see you champions in Melbourne. I've got to book the flights. We'll see you guys in Melbourne early February. Melbourne squad, even if you don't play PvP, keep your peepers out. Go and see if it's going to be nearby to you and see if you can get these cool spawns to catch, the shinies, whatever else. Come and spectate, come and support. Enroll, register, bring a team, bring a meme team, bring a Sandshrew. Have a good time, It doesn't matter if you, again, win or lose, just come and have a good time out of it. So I'm going to put the full uncut final battles in here as well. So if you want to watch those ones through, please enjoy. I'm going to be supplying a bulk of these big files as well to the competitors, to PvP Steve, to Debbie, to whoever else wants to use them for commentary and stuff, because I can love and appreciate PvP and understand 80% of the technicality that's going on, but I want to give that to the PvP community to use that footage to to really know if this one move had gone differently, this changes the whole game. So enjoy. Here's the gameplay footage, but definitely be sure to check out whoever I've linked in the description as well, because they're going to have a whole bunch of insight and a bunch of resources if you want to get into PvP too. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
This one is it. This is it.
Someone please stop playing my Mortal Kombat.
Trading card game masters in the main event. Your 12th round pairings are up.
Pokémon trading card game sides players. Trading card game sides players for the podded side events. The next 2 pods are ready to go. Please make yourself known to the judge holding his hand up by the trading card game flag.
Thank you.
I was like, oh, it could be Reggie in the back. Anthony and Reggie.
I was waiting for Medi. I was like, oh no. Sorry, if you came Medi, it's Medi. I was like, ah.
I was like,
Your judge is waiting for you over at the tables by the training